know the basics of swimming, you know CPR, and have a pool fence. But a watchful eye is also key to keeping kids safe at a pool. Having a designated lifeguard can help when hosting a party at home. Lori Ball with Kidtastics joins us now to tell us more. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So tell us about Kidtastics.
Well, Kidtastics is a unique company because we're a mobile business only. And so we go to people's homes for swimming lessons. And then we also offer a lifeguard service. When you're having a private pool party, you can hire one of our lifeguards to come and make sure your guests are safe.
Okay, so let's talk about a pool party or a gathering. So what do you need to prepare for your guests if you're hosting an outdoor gathering?
Yeah, that's a great question. So when you go outside and you check your whole backyard before your guests come, make sure to remove anything that could be dangerous, especially pool chemicals. People tend to forget that.
Okay.
And then also consider the toys and the rafts you're going to be putting into the water, because rafts that are large, children can get stuck underneath them and it becomes a big hazard. I also recommend that all homeowners have some sort of emergency device. I have a couple examples here. So one is one of these life hooks. You can purchase these on Amazon. That's where I got them.
Okay.
And you just attach a pole to it, and then a life buoy where you can throw if somebody needs rescuing. So it's important to have both of these or one of them at your home. And then this one attaches to a pole that you use for like cleaning your pool.
Okay. So in case they need to grab on.
Yes. So you want to make sure you have something to be able to make a rescue if necessary.
Okay.
And then also, either if you can, hire a lifeguard or make sure that you have a designated water watcher to make sure that they are only focused on the people in the pool. And that's really important. So at Kidtastics, if you complete one of our 2-week swim programs, we actually give every homeowner a whistle with a badge on it about how to be a water watcher and have a designated water watcher for their event.
Okay, good to know for sure.
Yeah.
So let's get back to that lifeguard. How do you hire a lifeguard and what qualifications should they have?
Okay, well, that's a great question. So for us at Kidtastics, you can go ahead and go online and just fill out a simple form. We have about 15 to 20 certified lifeguards that are also insured. That's really important. Make sure the person you're hiring is insured so you're covered as a homeowner. And then the qualifications for a lifeguard are really important to have a certified lifeguard from an accredited local company like Red Cross, YMCA, or Star Guard.
Okay, so you guys really take all the work out of hiring a lifeguard and make it easy.
Yeah, we try very hard to make it very easy for every homeowner.
Okay, and it's very important to do, especially during the summertime when people are having their parties and their gatherings, right?
Yeah, and drownings happen so simply and so quickly that people don't realize that if they don't have someone watching the pool all the time, that it's gonna happen without anybody noticing.
Okay, so you talked about this a little bit.
Yeah.
So if you're a parent volunteer, what are some qualifications or tips that they should follow?
Yeah, that's really important. You need to designate a water watcher that is going to only be focused on the pool at their time around the water, right? They need to have a whistle.
Okay.
It's also useful to have a CPR mask. You can order these again on Amazon. It's for infant and adult CPR masks.
Okay.
And then they should have their cell phone on them in case of emergencies, of course, but not using their cell phone for anything else. This water watcher needs to be 100% dedicated to only watching the water because drownings happen in 30 seconds. And a lot of people think that their child is going to be drowning and they're going to be like flaring their arms. It's actually silent. And a lot of people don't realize that drownings are silent.
Yeah.
And so it happens quickly. And trained lifeguards, they know the early signs of drowning, which is why it's so important to have them there, because most adults don't know those signs. They don't recognize those signs of drowning, and it's too late by the time somebody recognizes it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're sharing a lot of valuable information that people are like, oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yes,
so
definitely.
what steps should parents take to continue reinforcing water safety at home?
So at Kidtastics, we're very, very unique because we go to the people's homes, right? So we have a great opportunity to educate the families and the student, which is the child, on how to do water safety.
Okay.
So one of the things that we recommend to homeowners when we get there and with their children is to actually practice what to do if a drowning takes place.
Yeah.
So I actually did share with you guys a video, but if you haven't seen it, it's actually two siblings practicing what to do when their sibling is drowning. So most of the time, if you ask a child, hey, what do you do if your little sister or brother falls in the pool? Their answer, unfortunately, usually is jump in and save them. Which
But
actually,
you can't have both of them in there,
no,
right? 'Cause then
no,
that's an
now
issue.
you have a double drowning,
Yeah.
right? Or double injury. So what's really important is to practice that. So we have our students practice throwing in a noodle, using a hook, using a buoy,
Okay.
throwing, and then practice running and screaming for help. So nobody can do anything in the time of terror, right? So you have to practice that.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
good to know. You shared some
Yeah.
awesome tips with us
Thank
today.
you.
So you have a special for our Arizona Midday viewers.
Yeah, we sure do. So if you go ahead from today until the end of the month, April 30th, and you go online and you use our code, then you will get 10% off of our swimming package. And that package is 8 swimming lessons at your home. A certified instructor coming to your home to teach your child water safety and swimming lessons.
Perfect. Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
And just in time for summer, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon and
you.
sharing all of that important information.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
And if you want to get in on that special and learn more, go ahead and visit kidtastics.com.